Hello and welcome to this special edition of Comics. This is a special edition because we totally forgot to do one last week. But to be fair, nothing new of note really came out except for our favorite, weekly, which we're going to be covering in this special.
If by special, we're only doing one issue.
We're only doing one issue. This should be quick. Alright, with that said, let's talk about Future's End. Let's talk about the good things first. Good things. The end was like the last one. They actually have an end.
Actual cliffhanger-esque ending.
Yeah, it's still not amazing, but it's still like, you get to that panel and you're like, am I at the end? And then you turn the page and you're at the end, you're like, oh, yes! You did it, finally! But I don't know if this is going to keep.
I still don't understand the reason that I should be interested in reading this series. Because as you can see on the front, not Tim Drake is a prominent character in this issue. And all he does is not get shot and then beat up the guy who doesn't shoot him.
Yeah.
It's literally his whole story. There's not even a spoiler, it's all he does. He's doing it on the front. And it's like, they devoted pages to that. Pages. Him kicking some guy in the face.
Yeah, but they also devoted pages to, 50 Sue, and, those were riveting.
50 Sue in two places at once. One with Deathstroke, one with Grifter.
How do we know one didn't take place after the other?
Oh, man, I mean, I'm excited. There's a little bit more Big Barda and Emiko in this one.
Yes.
That's cool.
Hey, look what I can do with my feet.
That was more entertaining than this issue of the new 52 Futures.
This was a very uneventful edition. There was a reason we didn't do it, aside from, us not being available and all that good stuff.
Alright, I'll say here, let's give you a good, proper review, because you folks deserve that. So there are 4 storylines covered in this one, only 4. Terry, Tim, I don't really hope I keep it all teased, 50 Sue, and 50 Sue.
Oh, Barden.
And Barden, right. So 5. In one of them, we didn't really make a discovery. They just revealed, and this isn't a spoiler, that they have lots of Earth 2 prisoners from the Earth 2 war. In the other one, Big Barda is Big Barda, or isn't Big Barda anymore. Terry McGinnis is knocked out by an exploding paper airplane.
This is like watching Game of Thrones, but it's not interesting. Like in Game of Thrones, the boring stuff is still engaging because you know something's going to happen.
Right. This was all build up, but no tension.
Yeah. It's all like, oh, we're getting all the background information, so I guess when things start to happen, we'll be like, oh, that's interesting. Oh, that's interesting. Except now it's not that interesting.
Who knows with this series? I mean, really, every issue comes out and our expectations are just tossed aside. Maybe it'll get better at Star Wars. Maybe it'll get worse. Hey, it'll get better.
Yeah, I love this. This is just terrible. It's never going to get good. Oh, wow, that was a good issue. No, you lost it.
That was a fluke.
No, that was pretty good. No. Like we told you last week, you should probably stop picking up this series. We'll tell you if it gets any better, but for right now, it's not better.
If you have been reading this and don't want to read it anymore, tell us. And then what we can do is, on top of the review, maybe we can do a spoiler-laden review of the issue telling you exactly what happened. And then that way, it's like you read it, but you'll get more humorous commentary.
You'll get what, you were thinking, or probably would have thought if you actually had to pay money for it. I'm going to give this a Thomas out of Martha Wayne.
I am going to give it Cosmo the Space Dog out of the Collector's Collection. No, I don't know. Like a 4 out of 10. It was just sort of.
Yeah, this was new. This was new 52's Future End.
It was just the issue. So yeah.
And as always, remember who you are, what you are.
Don't go causing any trouble out there in that CRAZY world.
And remember, only you can prevent forest fires. Because Smokey the Bear sure as hell ain't. Thank you.
Thank you. That's why we were doing the Raging Cajun thing. Like, homo farm, homo meat. That was worse.
Oh, Sherry!